Hi, my name is Clarence Simpson, and this is Da Vinci's Notebook. The year is 2019, exactly 500 years after the death of Leonardo da Vinci. Your team of historians has been discovering secret messages hidden within Da Vinci's notebook, but a secret society would rather see those secrets destroyed than made public knowledge. They've managed to tear the notebook into pieces. Can you reassemble Da Vinci's sketches before they return to finish the job? This game is a cooperative game of memory and set collection for 3 to 4 players and plays in about 15 minutes. During the entirety of the game, all cards will be held in the player's hands. There are 16 notebook cards that represent 4 pieces of 4 of Da Vinci's design sketches. Notebook cards will either be held face in, meaning that the holder can see it but other players cannot, or face out, where other players can see it but the holder cannot. To set up the game, first, shuffle the notebook cards, then deal 2 cards face in to each player, and then deal 2 cards face out to each player. The player's objective is to cooperatively pass cards so that each player ends up with a complete and in-order set of cards that combine to reveal a single sketch. Next, someone will need to hold the 2 time tracker cards. They'll track how much time you have before the secret society returns and you lose the game. 1 card shows hours, and 1 card shows minutes. The 2 cards can be overlaid on top of each other to show how much time remains. The cards are designed such that this amount is visible from both sides of the cards. Every turn taken by the players uses up 15 minutes. So whoever's holding the trackers will need to rotate the cards to update the time remaining each turn. Now, the game can begin. Every turn, time advances, and then the active player will interact with exactly 1 card in their hand, taking one of the following 3 actions. Number 1. The player may pass the card to the player pointed to by the arrow on the card. The receiving player chooses where to place the card in their hand and then becomes the next active player. Number 2. The player may flip the card from face in to face out, or vice versa. The player pointed to by the arrow on the card after the flip becomes the next active player. Number 3. The player may both flip and pass the card. After taking an action, the turn is over and goes to the next active player. At any time, a player may announce that they are going to lock in their hand when they think they have a complete and in-order set of cards. The player will then flip all cards face in and reveal their hand to the group. If the cards are in order and form a single sketch, the player is successful and takes no further turns. Arrows and passing cards will now skip over this player. The group also regains 1 hour on the time tracker. If the cards revealed are not a complete and in-order set, the players lose. If all players lock in their hands before time runs out, they win. That's the game. It works best with limited communication, so players should not discuss their plans or the values of any cards. Thanks for watching.